Welcome back to the kitchen. You can see how happy and excited I am because an old friend is joining us today and we are cooking up something delicious, a festive favorite, a Cape Malay chicken curry that is really easy to make. It brings together gentle spices, soft potatoes, creamy coconut. Now we're ticking your boxes. It's one of those dishes that instantly reminds us of long summer holidays, the smell of spices in the kitchen or the whole house, families gathering around the table for a comforting meal. Perfect for December celebrations. Gabs, I feel like you're going to be cooking all of December. Is that how it works in your world? Are you?
Yes.
Yeah, and you should, because you're the chef, right?
Everyone's like, oh, you're taking some time off in December. Like, taking time off in December?
It's my time to shine.
This is the month that we gear up towards.
And
it's going to be wild.
It's going to be a showstopper after showstopper. I think there's a lot of pressure on our home cooks around this generational pressure. When it comes to a Cape Malay curry, I've heard once you've got it right, you'll never go back. It's an absolutely beautiful flavor profile, but we've got to get it right. So what's key when approaching this? It's the spices, right?
It's the spices, and it's about making sure your spices are fresh. I mean, I know everyone says it's got a long shelf date.
Okay.
But you want them to be as fresh as possible. And the biggest thing, especially with your fresh spices, is you want to toast them off first because that flavor will really sink through.
Ooh,
so
and you want it to get into the oil. The oil is going to carry that throughout everything. I'm going to swap around with you.
I'm going to start with some oil.
I'm just lazy at the moment. This time of the year, I'm so lazy.
We're tired.
No, I love my cooking. I'm actually really looking forward to getting into that mode.
Yeah.
I've just got to streamline the process a little bit. I think I exhaust the whole family because I take so long to cook. And it's such an involved process.
This is nice and quick and easy.
Well, this is what I'm saying. This feels like not a huge amount of flavor development to get a bang load of flavor.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, we're adding some onions now. I've got a bit of olive oil in here now. And you want this also just to slow cook, to be nice and sweet and slow. So obviously, for the sake of our time, we won't be cooking these for 20 minutes, but you'll get the gist of the situation.
Build your flavors up, take the time and enjoy it. And maybe this is where you need a kitchen in the middle of your lounge kind of thing, you know?
Yeah,
I'm the reason maybe why kitchen islands were created, because people, if you want to spend time with me, you've got to be in the kitchen or at least close to it.
Oh, but, no, absolutely.
Is there that thing that you cook, or maybe that's the smell in your house that you know it's holidays now that we are free? Yes,
when we are free. I'm not free.
Never
not
free.
But however, in saying that though, I still enjoy getting home and cooking something wholesome because it relaxes the day. So I mean, I actually made last night this preserved lemon chicken.
Wow.
And it was like gorgeous, with a bit of like olives at the end, lots of parsley, and so for me, lemon, anything citrus this time of year,
for sure.
Or just all time of year.
I've been using lemon with chicken a lot.
And also with potatoes, and then they just like...
It just soaks up all that flavor. So for the purposes of this curry, talking about the chicken, we're using our thighs here, and I generally tend towards that as being slightly fattier, slightly more flavorful, yeah?
Yes, absolutely, and it holds better when you're cooking it for a little bit longer. And I find like if you're going to eat chicken, it's nicer on the bone. That's just my opinion. I just feel like it gets a lot more flavor in it.
There we go.
And like,
how do you know when your spices are toasted?
Your smell. I mean, now you can already smell the cinnamon and the star anise, and we've got 2 bay leaves in here. So you kind of know when your onion's ready, this will be good to go.
Right.
But you can
so it's part visual.
Coming out.
It's the smell. And
Absolutely.
I suppose we use or have this relationship with spices because of our olfactory senses.
Yes.
So lean into it.
Yes.
It's not just the taste, it's the smell. It's all one system. So let yourself be the guide.
Absolutely. And also it's very good for anti-inflammatory reasons as well. To have a lot of spice. Like we're also going to be adding some turmeric here, and then an 11 spice mix. I did not know one could get an 11 spice mix, but here we are today.
We're in Cape Town, babe. If anyone was going to put their hand up, I know there's someone in Durban going, 11 spices. That's the 18 spice mix that I use for my bunny. But
there we go.
We are in a very unique geography when it comes to this style of cooking. And Cape Malay, I don't think we realize what a sort of jewel in the crown it is, because we've got such an incredible generational wealth that sits in a tiny, tiny little section of South Africa. So if you have a connection to a family that has this generational wealth, plug into that, please.
No, it's just so homely. Like you were speaking earlier about heritage in South Africa. I mean, having a good Cape Malay curry is like there's nothing actually quite
Well,
like
restaurants
it, you know?
live or die by that down in the Cape, actually.
Absolutely.
There are a couple of places that you will go to. I'll often go there to start my holiday season, and I'll have my biryani, or I'll have my curry just to flick that switch. I love that. Okay, so now I'm getting a whole different vibe here of the flavor development completely, but you're really making a meal out of our spices here.
No, it's looking beautiful. I mean, look, again, if you've got the time, you're going to slow cook your onions a little bit more. I'm just speeding it up so we can show everything. And then basically what we got here is we're going to add some fresh tomato, just because it also just adds to the flavor profile. And now
you're building a sauciness out of this without adding a huge amount of liquid yet,
Yes.
which I also like that from a layering the flavor up, as opposed to kind of putting the flavor in once you've got the bulk of your recipe going.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, we are going to add a bit of water just to, don't want the pan to burn. We don't want to make it too oily. So that will just kind of
I'm beginning to
sizzle
understand
here a
how
bit.
we get so much flavor over such a short amount of time. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you will get our 11 spice mix. Now, we'll send you the ingredients list. We can't send you the mother-in-law's spice list because no one's allowed to see it.
No one is allowed.
Have you been allowed to see the things yet?
I mean, yes, but it
Because
is.
you're a better chef than your hubby, so...
But also, you know, I'm Italian, so there's different secrets to those recipes.
Exactly, and that is generational wealth when we talk about it.
Oh, whoops, I'm throwing chicken in here.
With having the skin and having those beautiful fats here, not having too much liquid in the pan makes a lot of sense. You want to caramelize.
Yes.
What is the mode here for cooking this chicken?
Well, I've got it still on quite a high heat now. I'm also going to add our potatoes one time, because it all can just kind of cook down together. And the idea is now I'm going to just toss this in so it gets coated with all the flavors. I'm going to add the rest of the water, high heat, and then you're going to reduce. And it's going to slow cook for about a good 20, 25 minutes until you're happy with how the chicken's cooked. And we also put a lid on just to also get that steaming function going. And if you really just don't feel like standing by a stove, you can also take this and put it into an oven dish, pop it in the oven if you wanted to. But the idea is that at the end, we're going to add some coconut cream. Or coconut milk, whatever you prefer.
And I like that because we do have a really strong flavor profile here, and that's just
Yes.
going to soften it. It's going to be quite a season for our tummies, I think. Unbelievably rich foods that we are taking on board, and we want to be able to enjoy them and have those showstopper moments, but we also want to be able to look after ourselves.
Absolutely.
So please just take care of the belly as we fill the belly. Absolutely love the way this is looking. I wish you could smell the spices coming off here.
Yeah.
So when it's going to go extra spicy, make sure that you have a little extra protection.
Keep our eyes all right, because it's the spice is starting to come through here.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.